What's up, descendants of the Shadow Fight universe? Welcome to my channel. This is Sh0m. So today I'm going to present everyone a team which is not afraid of the opponent's shadow abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the team Shadow2. No, it's not actually my account's name, but this team's composition, abilities and talents make them a nightmare for the opponents who like to use their shadow abilities. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. On the left hand side, we have a common Herald character, Følger Azuma. He wields a katana. His talents are very much oppressive for the opponents who like to use their shadow energy. Azuma's attacks can deal bonus damage when the opponents have their shadow bar at their full form, and Azuma's attacks can also defeat the opponent and do some major damage if they have already entered the shadow form. Here we are going to see exactly that thing in the PvP section. Right in the middle we have a female liquidator, Kate. As we all know, liquidators are able to drain huge amounts of shadow energy from their opponent. So Kate, using this trick, Kate just eats up shadow energy of other people, thus prohibiting them from entering the shadow form and using those shadow abilities. And on the right, and the last but not the least, my favorite Legion character, 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗲. 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗲 is a character which should be used to play very much aggressively. If 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗲 continues to attack, then the opponent's shadow abilities don't make any difference. His talent of Shadow Fortress enables him to block the opponent's attack when he starts attacking the opponent when they enter the shadow form and start using their shadow abilities. So these talents, Azuma's neutralization, Kate's liquidator skills, and 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗲's Shadow Fortress ability make this team a solid team which is not afraid of any shadow abilities. This team also becomes a nightmare for people who like to use their shadow abilities in PvP. So without further ado, let's get them into the PvP and see these talents by ourselves. Okay, so our matchmakings have resulted. We are fighting against a level 7 account player. So as we started the video from the left hand side, let's send Azuma to do some crazy damage. Okay, now we are up against level 6 epic Marcus. Marcus is one such character who also does not fear the opponent's shadow abilities, but his talent, the Legion's hero, lasts for only one attack. So let's get this fight started. I'm on the right hand side. Okay, Marcus is here. I will straight away use the basic attack and then the lower attack to neutralize this Marcus. Using the whole attack, okay, Marcus manages to deflect some crazy damage. Trying to use the shadow abilities right in the right place. And as we can see, ladies and gentlemen, Marcus has surrendered. As we can see, he directly hit Marcus when he entered straight into the shadow form. We just stopped him, but when he entered the shadow form, we just used our ranged weapon to do some crazy damage. So we will be representing a Kate fight in the next match. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The female liquidator Kate versus this Sarge. Okay, Sarge throws his hammer. We need to play carefully. We use a special move. The special kick of Kate. Time to use the heavy attack. Sarge uses the basic attack. We use the special move of Kate's dual swords. We use the basic attack, and he also uses the basic attack. Time to finish off Sarge. And yes, we finished off Sarge straight away. We just managed to eat some enormous amounts of shadow energy from him. So now we will do some 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗲 gameplay. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the gameplay of the last member of the team, 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗲. Okay, we need to play carefully. Ironclad is one such character who He's a master of short distance combat. So I think we should make no mistakes and go straight in the shadow. As you can see, we entered the shadow form, ignored Aren-Clad's massive attack of shadow things like this, and we defeated him. We broke through Aren-Clad's shadow defense armor and just destroyed him and broke through his attacks. So ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have come at the edge of this video. So let's quickly recapitulate the talents and abilities of the heroes which make them a nightmare for the opponents who like to use their shadow abilities. Starting with Azuma's painful neutralization, shadow suppression and shadow knockout talents allow him to knock the opponents out of their shadow form, do some major damage when the opponents are in the shadow form, and neutralize their shadow abilities so that they cannot use their shadow abilities. Next up is Kate. Kate's skillful liquidator, 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗲, and her inborn liquidator talents has made her a very devastating character for opponents who like to use up their shadow energy and store their shadow energy and use it for later, like Fireguard himself. And on the right hand side, Mr. 𝗀𝗵𝗿𝗲, whose fortress of healing, aggression and the talents like Thrill of the Battle allow him to restore health at the beginning, more health after the battle ends, and allow him to restore health while he blocks attack with the Shadow Fortress. So these talents make this team a very solid team and strong, and this team is extremely strong against the opponents who use shadow abilities. Now coming to the weakness of this team is very much weak against opponents who does not use shadow energy, like Jet from the Dynastian faction, Hongju from the Dynastian faction, and Helga from the Dynastian faction. So if you want to defeat this team, we should be using characters who don't use shadow energy at all. Only some characters like Helga, Hongju and Jet can defeat them. So I think that's enough for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. Also don't forget to click the bell icon to get instant notifications from my channel. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Until then, be good, do good, stay safe and peace out.